Well, the Alberta Indigenous Games open 11 days of competition in Edmonton on Wednesday, and with thousands of athletes coming from across Alberta and beyond, it looks to be the biggest one ever. APTN's Chris Stewart has more.
The Alberta Indigenous Games are working on final preparations for Wednesday's start of what will be a week and a half of competition across the city of Edmonton. And young athletes are already in town to show their stuff in a multitude of events. Jacob Hendy is the CEO of the Games.
18 sports across 11 days at all different venues throughout the city. And we have communities coming from the Neta, Little Red River Cree Nation up north, the Piikani down south. We have some teams coming from Quebec, from Ontario. We probably have about 7-8% of our teams and athletes from outside of Alberta that are coming in to play and be part of our games.
Handy says there is a variety of skill levels competing, from beginners to the highest skill levels.
There's no tryouts, and so they can come and play, and then if they don't do good the first little bit, or if they just selected their beginner, we put them in a really fun beginner tournament. Meanwhile, your competitive, really competitive teams that are, say, in basketball or those sports, they're in their own thing, and we have different sets of medals for both.
So that avoids mismatches?
Yeah, so it avoids the best we can mismatches from them having to do that.
Handy says that these games are open to those athletes who are not allowed to attend the recent North American Indigenous Games in Halifax due to COVID-19 vaccination protocols.
A lot of athletes are really excited that didn't get a chance to go to NAG, that were denied because of the COVID-19 vaccine mandate to the games like a few weeks ago. But we have a lot that are coming to our games, and so we're really excited to be able to have a games for them to come be part of and play sport and make friends.
And the athletes competing might have an opportunity to be seen by academic institutions.
We have scouts from college universities out that we've connected with to recruit for the older kids. We have scholarships for the older kids that are enrolled in secondary, university, school, or trade. It just means everything, and just hearing the kids come talk and share their gratitude, and seeing on Facebook, social media, their swag, and all the communities are getting decked out and they fundraise and they look so good, and so it's pretty special.
The games have seen a massive increase in participants, going from 300 in 2011 to several thousand now, perhaps even having more athletes than the North American Indigenous Games.
Yeah, we do believe that we've become larger than NAG in the terms of athlete participation. On the NAG 2023 website, it says they have over 5,000 athletes, coaches, and officials, which is amazing to have all those athletes from all over the US and Canada. However, our games, we have just over 5,000 athletes alone, and we have between 6,500 and 7,000 athletes, coaches, and officials. And so we're really excited.
And for the first time, the Games will be hosting a Masters Games, where athletes 21 and older can compete. That happens from September 29th to October 1st in Edmonton. Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.